Coverdale Bible, the Prophet Daniel. What Daniel containeth. Chapter 11. Certain revelations of things for to come. Some of the deliverance from the captivity of Babylon. Some of the destruction of Jerusalem. Some concerning the latter days. The 11th chapter. And in the first year of Darius of Media, I stood by him to comfort him and to strengthen him. And now will I show thee the truth. Behold, there shall stand up yet 3 kings in Persia, but the 4th shall be far richer than they all. And when he is in the chiefest power of his riches, he shall provoke every man against the realm of Greek land. Then shall there arise yet a mighty king, that shall rule with great dominion, and do what him list. And as soon as his kingdom cometh up, it shall be destroyed, and divided toward the 4 winds of the heaven. They that come after him shall not have such power and dominion as he, but his kingdom shall be scattered, yea, even among other than those. And the king of the south shall be mightier than his other princes. Against him there shall one make himself strong, and shall rule his dominion with great power. But after certain years they shall be joined together, and the king's daughter of the south shall come to the king of the north for to make friendship. But she shall not obtain the power of that arm, neither shall she be able to endure through his might. But she, and such as brought her, yea, and he that begat her, and comforted her for his time, shall be delivered up. Out of the branches of her root there shall one stand up in his stead, which with power of arms shall go through the king's land of the north, and handle him according to his strength. As for their idols and princes, with their costly jewels of gold and silver, he shall carry them away captives into Egypt, and he shall prevail against the king of the north certain years. And when he is come into the king's realm of the south, he shall be fain to turn again into his own land. Wherefore his sons shall be displeased, and shall gather together a mighty great host of people, and one of them shall come, and go through like a water flood. Then shall he return, and go forth, with defying and boasting unto his own land. Then the king of the south shall be angry, and shall come forth to fight against the king of the north. Yea, he shall bring a great multitude of people together, and a great heap shall be given into his hand. These shall he carry away with great pride, for so much as he hath cast down so many thousands. Nevertheless, he shall not prevail. For the king of the north shall gather of the new a great heap of people than afore, and come forth after a certain time and years with a mighty host and exceeding great good. At the same time there shall many stand up against the king of the south, so that the wicked children of thy people also shall exalt themselves to fulfill the vision, and then fall. So the king of the north shall come to lay siege, and to take the strong fenced cities, and the power of them of the south shall not be able to abide him, and the best men of the people shall not be so strong as to resist him. Shortly when he cometh, he shall handle him as he list, and no man shall be so hardy as to stand against him. He shall stand in the pleasant country, which through him shall be destroyed. He shall set his face with all his power to obtain his kingdom, and to be like it. Yeah, that shall he do, and give him unto the daughters among women, to destroy him. But he shall fail, neither shall he obtain his purpose. After this shall he set his face unto the isles, and take many of them. A prince shall stop him, to do him a shame, beside the confusion that else shall come unto him. Thus shall he turn again to his own land, stumble and fall, and be no more found. So he that came upon him and did him violence shall stand in his place, and have a pleasant kingdom. And after few days he shall be destroyed, and that neither in wrath nor in battle. In his stead there shall arise a vile person, not holden worthy of a king's dignity. This shall come in craftily, and obtain the kingdom with fair words. He shall fight against the arms of the mighty, and destroy them, yea, and against the prince of the covenant. So after that he hath taken truce with him, he shall handle deceitfully, that he may get up, and overcome him with a small flock, and so with craftiness to get him to the fattest place of the land, and to deal otherwise than either his fathers or grandfathers did. For he shall destroy the thing that they had robbed and spoiled, yea, and all their substance, imagining thoughts against the strongholds, and that for a time. His power and heart shall be stirred up with a great army against the king of the south, where through the king of the south shall be moved then unto battle, with a great and mighty host also. Nevertheless, he shall not be able to stand, for they shall conspire against him. Yea, they that eat of his meat shall hurt him, so that his host shall fall, and many be slain down. These two kings shall be minded to do mischief, and talk of deceit at one table, but they shall not prosper. For why? The end shall not come yet unto the time appointed. Then shall he go home again into his own land with great good, and set his heart against the holy covenant. He shall be busy against it, and then return home. At the time appointed he shall come again, and go toward the south. So shall it happen otherwise than at the first, yet once again. And why? The ships of Sittim shall come upon him, that he may be smitten and turn again, that he may take indignation against the covenant of holiness, to meddle against it. Yea, he shall turn him, and draw such unto him as leave the holy covenant. He shall set mighty men to unhallow the sanctuary of strength, to put down the daily offering, and to set up the abominable desolation. And such as break the covenant shall he flatter with fair words. But the people that will know their God shall have the overhand and prosper. Those also that have understanding among the people shall inform the multitude, and for a long season they shall be persecuted with sword, with fire, with captivity, and with the taking away of their goods. Now when they fall, they shall be set up with a little help, but many shall cleave unto them feignedly. Yea, some of those which have understanding shall be persecuted also, that they may be tried, purified, and cleansed, till the time be out. For there is yet another time appointed. The king shall do what him list. He shall exalt and magnify himself against all that is God. Yea, he shall speak marvelous things against the God of all gods, wherein he shall prosper, so long till the wrath be fulfilled. For the conclusion is devised already. He shall not regard the God of his fathers, but his lust shall be upon woman. Yea, he shall not care for any god, for he shall magnify himself above all. In his place shall he worship the mighty idols, and the God whom his fathers knew not shall he honor with gold and silver, with precious stones and pleasant jewels. This shall he do, seeking help and succor at the mighty idols and strange gods. Such as will receive him and take him for God, he shall give them great worship and power, yea, and make them lords of the multitude, and give them the land with rewards. In the latter time shall the king of the south strive with him, and the king of the north in like manner shall come against him with chariots, horsemen, and with a great navy of ships. He shall come into the lands, destroy, and go through. He shall enter also into the fair pleasant land. Many cities and countries shall decay, except Edom, Moab, and the best of the children of Ammon, which shall escape from his hand. He shall stretch forth his hands upon the countries, and the land of Egypt shall not escape him. For through his going in he shall have dominion over the treasures of silver and gold, and over all the precious jewels of Egypt, Libya, and Ethiopia. Nevertheless, the tidings out of the east and the north shall trouble him, for the which cause he shall go forth to destroy and curse a great multitude. The tents of his palace shall be pitched betwixt the two seas, upon the hill of the noble sanctuary, for he shall come to the end of it, and then shall no man help him.